There we go, right at the boat. There we go. Yeah, I got me a red. Oh yeah, we got a 17-inch trout. There we go. There we go. And that's a big trout, guys. Oh yeah. There we go, good fish. These pinfish can eat my dirty socks. There we go. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Panhandle Slam Outdoors. We're out here in Tyndall Air Force Base today. Running a little bit late. We had some storms we were watching and had to go through some stuff to get here. But we're out here now. We're gonna hit some of this marsh grass out here and see if we can get some redfish on top water, and then probably move out to the mouth of this out here. Hopefully get on some big speckled trout and flounder. My buddy Sean's got a great recipe planned, so hopefully we can get a couple fish and do a catch, clean, and cook for y'all. That's the plan today. Let's get on out here and see if we can make it happen. All right, I'm gonna start throwing around this Yozeri top water, 5/8 ounce in the bone color. Basically what I'm gonna be doing is casting this thing right up next to this grass and just twitching my rod tip, slowly retrieving it back, giving it that back and forth motion. These redfish usually can't resist it. Alrighty, y'all, we made it out here this morning, kind of waiting for these storms to roll by. I think we got one pretty bad one still coming. You know, sometimes you just got to send it. Ooh, nice little aggressive little fella right there. I don't know what that was. We've got a really high tide. It's going to be high tide all day for us today. I'm sure these fish are pushed up way shallower. It's just going to be whether or not we can get to them. Let's make a crazy cast back here. Absolutely beautiful morning though. There we go, good fish. Decent little truzzle. Oh yeah, not bad. Oh yeah, good fish. Skinny long boy. There's our first keeper of the day. Ready, y'all, we're gonna measure this fish in this net so we don't lose them. Oh yeah, we got a 17-inch trout. That one's going in the box. Off the ruler and the cooler. Make a cast out here, just out here off the end. I'm getting hit almost every time. Really? Yeah, I know there's some big drizzles out there. Wow. That's like a bass, bro. Dude, it could have been. There we go. Oh, it's a good trout. Nah, not really. Decent one. These trout are off this bank. Dang, if he ain't careful, he's gonna bleed himself out. All right, guys, there's a little trout. He hit it like he meant it. Just a little guy, though. Thank you, buddy. All right, y'all. I had some needlefish take the tail off this paddle tail. And instead of changing right now, I'm actually gonna act like this is a dead, injured minnow. I'm gonna work it a little bit different than swimming it. And they're feeding on these little tiny yellow eyes. I don't know if y'all can see them, they're everywhere. So I'm hoping one of these big fish think it's an injured bait and it's an easy meal. There we go. Oh, it's a redfish. Yeah, I got me a red. There we go. He'll be close too. He's probably about the same size, about 17. Check it out, y'all. Beautiful, beautiful redfish. Let's see what he measures. He is 17 1/4. See you later, Stinky. All right, y'all, the Slam Shady with no tail got it done on the redfish. I was just bouncing it along the bottom and he slurped it up. There we go, right at the boat. Oh, little trout. I'm gonna try to get up around this patchy grass out here. I know there's got to be a redfish hanging around somewhere right around here that wants to eat this topwater. and I want to catch them. There we go. There's gonna be a redfish, I believe, or a big trout. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's a redfish. I just said that. I thought there was gonna be some redfish over here around this patch of grass. First cast, he nailed it. I think he's going to be a keeper, and we might keep him because that might be just the perfect size to fit in the cooler, the little cooler we got. All right, so we're going to get a measurement on this guy and make sure he's legal. And if he is, oh heck yeah, he came off too. If he is, he's coming home with us. Beautiful redfish. 17 and a half.
I was worried.
Well, 17 3/4. He's right there. That's all right. I appreciate the fight anyways, buddy. It's a beautiful fish. See you later. There's a lot of activity going on right here. There we go. Wasn't paying attention. What is this? Dang pinfish. Oh, damn. There's a redfish chasing this pinfish. I'm gonna ease over here back towards this patchy grass. See if maybe there's another redfish hanging out over here. Bigger one that we can keep. Definitely starting to pick up a little bit. Come on. There we go. There we go. What do we got? Is this a trout? It's kind of coming in like a trout. Oh, that's a big, I think that's a big trout, guys. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, nice trout. He ain't huge, but he's a nice one for sure. Heck yeah. Go ahead and stick my pole right here. Stay on this spot. All right, if he's under 20, we're gonna keep this guy. He might be right at 20 though. Nah, he's probably like 19. 19, close mouth, 19 inches. It's gonna be a perfect keeper right there. Heck yeah. All right guys, 19-inch trout going in the cooler along with this 17 Sean caught earlier this morning. So we're getting some good fish. We can get back in here and see if we can pull out a redfish now, but I won't complain over another big trout either. That one came out the water for it. That might be another keeper. He'll be right there at it. Just for kicks and giggles, let's see how big he is. 16 and a half. Not a bad trout. Thank you, buddy. We're not going to keep any more trout because we got a small cooler and we're trying to get a redfish and a flounder for this catch, clean, and cook as well.
Righty, y'all, we're either going to find a big old redfish or a big old alligator. One of the two.
Ooh, ooh, there he goes. I watched him come up and eat it. That's a red. Might be a keeper. Oh, he just came off. There we go. He was deep up in there. Oh yeah, that's a good red. Oh yeah, he's barely hooked though. Only got one hook in him. Come on, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh man, he didn't like that. Did not like that net. There we go. There's a slot redfish right there. Man, he was in the middle of that grass right there.
Yeah.
All right, guys, there's a beautiful redfish right there. He's definitely gonna be slot, probably around 20 inches. He's going in the box. Measure him just to make sure. Looking like right at 21 inches actually, so that's a really good slot redfish. Thank you, buddy. He got some little chunk taken out of his fins right there. Man, he's a pretty one. Alrighty.
Was that him?
That was him, brother. Sometimes it's just not their time.
It's not, yeah.
He said, nah, buddy, I got different things in mind. Shit, I got a wife and kids. I can't go out like this. It's all right. There should be another one up around this grass. Pinfish party. Don't forget your striped suit.
There we go, there we go, there we go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Beautiful red.
Coming your way. Ooh, that is a beautiful one, dude. He's not even done yet.
On the paddle tail?
Yeah.
Nice.
Bad move, bad move.
Oh, he's right there.
Cool spots on this for sure. Oh my gosh, amateur hour over here, Colby. Oh my god.
You got it. Oh, yeah.
Beautiful fish, bro.
Dang right.
See if we can get it out of there for me. So the camera can see how deep he
Golly.
held it.
Look at that. That thing was way back in there.
We cannot lose this boy. He is 21 3/4.
Nice.
Heck yeah, bro.
All right, guys. Both GoPros malfunctioning, of course.
All right, y'all, back from some camera malfunctions. We been overheating these cameras today because the bite's been on fire. We just took us a good biscuit break, let the cameras cool off, and motored over to a new spot where we think there should be some good flounder sitting. We're gonna try to finish out this slam for the day. There's a speckled trout right there chilling in the grass. Alrighty, y'all, making one more switch today. I'm gonna throw the scented jerk shad around a little bit, see what we can do. This one get our flounder right here. Got a little trout on our first cast. I mean, he hit it as soon as it hit the water. Give me a kiss. See ya.
All right, guys. I ain't messing around no more. I've got the 3-inch Z-Man paddle tail, opening night color. Gonna put some flounder pounder on here. There we go. Little trout. He just spit up one of those bait fish on me. That's probably like a 13-incher. Check out that little bait that he just spit up on me.
It's gonna be hard to get a flounder with all these pinfish and trout eating it up. That's a good fish. There's a ton of trout in here right now. It's kind of hard to get away from them. Oh yeah, clouds, just what we needed. The cloud coverage really makes it easier to see the sandy and grassy areas. Just kidding.
This water is usually beautiful through here, but we've had a lot of rain in the past couple weeks, and it's, as you can see, it's got it all dirtied up. You can't hardly see the grass lines, but we're gonna keep on trying. There's a fish. Feels like a pretty decent one. What is this? Gag grouper. He ain't very big, but I do believe that is the biggest one I've caught out here on the flats. Beautiful gag grouper. It sure would be cool to catch a bigger one out here. He's probably about 8 or 9 inches. Thank you, buddy. See you later.
Oh, big trout. Watched him hit it right there. Oh yeah. He's got another one right behind him. I probably could have scooped him up. Not a monster like I was thinking, but that was pretty cool to watch him hit it right there on top. Hopefully y'all saw that. Get it out of there and see if we can get him on his way. Hey bud, see ya.
My good buddy Steven made me this rod right here when I hit 100 subscribers. So y'all check that out. It's beautiful. So shout out to Steven for that.
Check him out right there. Beautiful flounder. As pretty as they come.
Heck yeah. Well, there's the slam for you.
What's up, Buttercup? Mm.
A little bit better trout. Oh, heck yeah. That ain't a bad trout at all. It's like a 18 incher, maybe 17 incher. Let's see. 18 inches. Nice. Thank you, buddy. That trout tried to hook me in the face. I guess the same could be said about me trying to hook him in the face.
These pinfish can eat my dirty socks. I got a good fish. What do I got? Catfish?
Flounder.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, it is.
What is that? Oh, it is a gag grouper, ain't it? Nice, beautiful little guy. Oh my God, dude, he's got a minnow in his mouth. Look, he just spit it up, look.
Yeah, I had a trout do that, yep. That one's fresh right there.
Alrighty, y'all, we had a full day of it today. I got my slam today, guys. That's what we came out here to do. We also came out here for a catch, clean, cook, and y'all are about to see it. We're gonna take these 2 trout and this redfish back to my house, and I got something special planned for them. All right, y'all, we're to the clean portion of our catch, clean, cook today. We got this beautiful redfish. I got my cutting board, and I've got a wet towel underneath it so it doesn't slide around when I'm moving this fish around. You'll see it's a big help when you do that. Let's get started. So we're gonna come in under these scales best we can. Make one cut up towards the head right here and get up underneath the scale. Go down the back of this fish. Trying to make the smallest insert all the way down. And then from there, we can just keep that knife flush with those bones on the back. When you get to the backbone, you angle your knife down, run down the bones on the other side of it, just like that. We're gonna separate the pin bones up top, go right over those ribs. Oops, those pin bones are pretty big on this redfish. Go right around that rib cage. And having a sharp knife is the key to this. So there's one half of that redfish. Alrighty, y'all, we've got our filleted redfish. Knock both sides off of him. One of the big things when you're cleaning fish is you want to make sure your work area is nice and clean. So I'm gonna pull this over to the sink, rinse off this board, get all these scales off. So when I skin my fillets, they're nice and clean. They say the worst thing you can do to a fish fillet is run tap water on it. I think they're wrong. All right, now that we got our 2 fillets off the fish, we're about to skin it. To do that, we're gonna get this knife down here, get it down on those scales, keep the knife nice and flat, and we're just gonna work it along that one nice motion. There's your redfish fillet. Now these redfish have some pin bones that run right along here, Just want to take the tip of that knife in here, cut those out like that. Make sure he doesn't have any more rib bones in here. That guy's a wash and some seasoning away from being lunch right there. Alrighty, y'all, just cut up some tomatoes, drizzled them with some olive oil. I'm about to put a little of this W sauce on there. If you know, you know. That is the key. We're gonna put a little bit of this pizza seasoning and some feta cheese on top of that. We're gonna throw it in the oven, bake it. That's gonna be a great side. Alright, y'all, we got the redfish and the trout here. I'm going to cook them two different ways today. I'm going to cook this redfish in some mayonnaise, put a Parmesan crust on it with some good seasoning. And with this trout, what we're going to do is we're going to put a little drizzle of oil on it, and then we're going to season it. And that oil will help this panko breadcrumb stick to it. We're going to get it breaded and then put it in a light oil and fry it in a pan. Alright, y'all, I've got some Captain Anderson seasoning here. That with some onion powder, garlic powder, red pepper flakes, a little bit of tahini for that citric acid. I'm going to do a nice dusting on this fish first of everything, and then I'm going to coat it with the mayonnaise and the Parmesan, put a little bit on top to make it look good, and then pop it in the oven. I've already got this pan oiled up so it'll fit in there and it won't stick to the bottom. I'll stick that in there. Come over here with the mayonnaise. I'll give it a nice coating of this mayonnaise here. This is actually going to add a little bit of fat to this. It's going to give it a nice coating on the outside. It's going to make it crust up real good. Once I get all this mayonnaise on here, then I'm going to add the Parmesan, make sure my seasonings look good, and pop it in the oven. Alrighty, I'm going to put this Parmesan crust on here. It's going to look good when it gets done. Add just a little bit more seasoning to it. That crust pop. And our oven just done over there at 375. We're going to put her in there till she's done. Alright, y'all, we got the redfish in the oven. Now this trout, what we're going to do actually, we're going to put a little bit of oil on it first. And this is going to act as our binder when we get in this panko crumb so all those crumbs stick to it. We're going to put a little seasoning on it now, but when it comes out of the oven, you hit it with a little bit of seasoning in and it'll take it a lot better. I'm going to get that crumb all over it, press it down into it so it's nice and coated. We're just going to repeat the process for the rest of these fillets. We're going to get them laid out on this plate, let them dry out a little bit, throw some oil in the pan, and we're going to get them cooked up. I've done put a little garlic powder and onion powder on here, and now I'm dusting it with this Captain Anderson seasoning. When it comes out of the oil, I'll hit it with the tahini to finish it. A little bit of citric acid will give it a... Alright, y'all, we're probably about 10 minutes out from this redfish being done. It's starting to bubble up. Once that crust gets nice and baked, it'll be ready. Right now, we're about to get the stove going, put a little bit of oil in this pan and get it hot. So that way when we're ready, that trout will be ready to go. Redfish is almost done. We're about to get this trout in this hot grease and get it going. We got some nice trout today. The pan full right there. Don't want to overcrowd the pan. We're just going to do these first two. Once that side gets good and crispy, I'll flip it over and we'll do the rest of it. There we go. That one looks a little bit better there. Alright, y'all, this redfish is just about done. I got the broiler on, so I'm going to pop it up top for just a minute. and let it get that good broil look to it. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful Parmesan crusted redfish. This is the finishing touch right here. This tahini makes everything better.
Beautiful.
All right, y'all, it's all done now. We got our Parmesan crusted redfish right out of the oven. We've got our panko breaded pan fried trout and my little side dish here, sliced tomatoes with the feta cheese. Let's give it a try. We go with this redfish first. Oh man, I'm gonna tell you something now. That's good. And the trout. Caught this morning on the plate for lunch. Doesn't get no better than this. Take a little squeeze of this lemon, get it all over here, and we're ready to eat. You need to try it now, Colby.
All right, I think I'm gonna go for the redfish first. Get this little tail piece right here. Oh my God, that's amazing. Gotta go in for another bite of that. Don't get much better than that. All right, let's see. Get a piece of trout. Maybe. Ten out of 10. Incredible. All right, guys, I think we're gonna go ahead and end this video here. We had an awesome morning, caught some really good fish. Sean whipped up an incredible lunch for us, straight out the water.
I can't help it, man. I'm hungry.
So we're about to dig in on this, and I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. If y'all did, make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see y'all next time.